Different states in the U.S. have different rules regarding real property. And so when you take out a mortgage, most people call it a mortgage, even though it might be a trust deed, a deed of trust, a mortgage, or another type of instrument. But each state has different rules on how those are perfected and also how they are enforced. There are certain states where you would have to be sued and judgment entered on the promissory note and to foreclose the mortgage lien. And then some states go so far as giving you redemption or an opportunity to buy back the property even after there is a foreclosure. However, there are other states where there is a very short period of time from the time of default to the time that you will be foreclosed, and those are either by just simply filing a paper with the court without any prior notice to you, or publication in a local publication for a set period of time, at the end of which is going to be a sale on the courthouse steps. You should be aware, based upon the documents that you sign, which state you are in. And I will add to the website which states are judicial or non-judicial to help you. But you should have an idea of those. The reason I'm bringing this up is because if you become in default of your mortgage, you need to know what the remedies are, because you need to know how much time you have. Now, federal regulations changed in 2014, 2015 to allow for additional notifications with regard to a primary residence. But that can also change at the whim of the government, of the federal government, under those loans, and you might not have a loan that fits within that parameter. So the rules of your state are still going to apply, and you need to know what those are. So in the event that you cannot pay, or you're coming upon, you lost your job, you're away from job, you had other expenses, and you don't think, or you have fallen a little bit behind, here are some things that you should think about doing. Sell the property. Sell the property before you are dispossessed, especially if there is any equity in that property that you can recover. Number 2, get a roommate. Get a roommate, get 2 roommates, get someone else in there to help you pay so that you can pay for the mortgage. You might need it for a long time, you might need it for a little time. If you have people living with you, family members, friends, etc., who you've been kind enough, I'll use a nice word, you've been kind enough to have them stay with you, start charging them or have them leave. The next thing is look at the property, the situation of the property. Does it need any types of repairs? And maybe get those repairs in order. That will also help you sell the property. But the number one thing, if you have any type of equity and you need this as a place to live, don't be an ostrich. Don't stick your head in the sand and don't just hope it will go away. It won't go away, and you have options. Ultimately, seek counsel where you are, and there's help available.